Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Chris from my channel, Chris P44S. We have been playing The Surge 2. I am a lot farther than this now. I just haven't been. I've actually been editing Magic the Gathering videos, but I am going to. I got a couple Surge videos to do, and I got another one that I'm working on right now. But in this video, I'm going to show you and teach you how to beat Brother Eli in the easiest and cheapest way ever. You meet Brother Eli after you kill his brother, Little Johnny. He's basically like, yo, you killed my brother, which was something I didn't want to do because that would ruin my image. But what I'm going to do next is even better for my image and kill my little brother's killer, i.e. killing you. So the first time I fought him, I was like, wow, this dude is really hard because despite him not having any armor, you can't really knock him off balance, I guess. Like, you can't just stagger him by hitting his unarmored body parts, which you can do with a lot of normal enemies. But basically, because they gave you the EMP 44 Starfish, you can pretty much just keep pinging him with the Starfish, and after it beeps a couple of times, you can just jump in, go in for a combo, go back out. You could also counter him, and that would probably work pretty well. Countering is something I didn't do in the early game that much, but now that I've progressed a little bit, some of the enemies you fight later, it's kind of like you need to learn how to counter. So if you want to practice your countering and stuff, this would probably be a pretty good time because his attacks aren't they don't go from like 0 to super fast in like it's just not that crazy, which is something that happens a lot more later, which makes countering really difficult when somebody kind of has like more wind up attacks where they kind of wind up and then release hell on you, and like the change in movement like makes it really hard to actually hit that counter on the right spot. So, and most of the humanoid, like human enemies that I actually fight, the EMP-44 works on. So like any of the bosses that are humans, try out the EMP-44 first, because this is just a really easy and cheap way to kill enemies. Like, I don't know, it worked really fast. Like, I beat this boss in literally 4 minutes, so you probably can too. And if you're having trouble with this boss and like you came to watch this video, just use the EMP-44. Like, it's really not that hard. It is like cheap and super dirty, and like I felt kind of bad for doing it, but at the same time it's like, well, they gave me the tools, you know, so just use the tools that they give you. And so even in this part, like where it gets a little bit harder because he brings another enemy into the mix with you, like you can still just focus on him, go with the EMP-44, shock him, jump in, get some strikes in, and then just keep going. Also, another thing too to keep in mind is like targeting the head here is probably going to do more. Like from what I noticed from other enemies and stuff too, is like anytime you target the head, you seem to do a little bit more damage than any of the other body parts. Not sure why, but that does seem kind of realistic to me. I also like to use the twin blades, like the hand blades, even though the attack speed percentage isn't at that much higher than some of the other weapons. Because of the type of weapon it is, you do attack a lot faster, and this weapon style like does give you a lot of breaks to get in and get out of the fight, which I do like, whereas some of the other stuff is like a little bit slower. And yeah, it does hit harder, but you hit faster with this weapon type. And so like even though I'm only doing 40 damage compared to like a one-handed weapon that might do like 100, I just hit like 40, 40, 70, 70. So you do the math. I don't know, it's a bit more damage, and I don't know, I've been playing with this weapon the whole game, so this is kind of my loadout. I believe I am still using the Vaulter armor set, which I really like because you get the free finishing move without spending any battery, and I can use my battery for injectables, and so that's kind of where I'm at in the game. Twin blade, Vaulter, EMP-44 on any human weapon, human weapons on any human enemies, and that's how you beat Brother Eli. So thanks for stopping by. If you want to support the channel, subscribe. Let me know how your Surge 2 play is going in the comment section below. And if you like the video, leave a like. And I'll catch you in the next one.